you always want to play somebody else's? I don't get no royalties for that. Huh? I get no royalties for that. Right, you want to pay? You want to pay? Nah, play Showtime. Nah, play Showtime. Nah, we gonna play Showtime to start the show. We gonna play Green Song on the BLUEFIVEONE Barbershop show. Let's do it. Woo! Showtime. I got the magic. No, that song hot. My brother made it. It's actually a really good song. I hate him because now I'll be singing it all day. Showtime, baby, you're dealing with Showtime. We gonna do the whole song though, because you know how you play a song and after like the first chorus, it get kind of like drawn out. It get to that awkward moment where now you're just listening and it's kind of like, what do I do with my hands? I wonder if anybody's looking at me. I'm uncomfortable.
No, I'm gonna play straight out of water.
Nah, oh, don't.
You going on Spotify?
Yo, my brother said you couldn't find my music on Spotify either. Like, did they take me off Spotify? Am I unspotified?
What did you go by?
BLUEFIVEONE.
I just typed BLUEFIVEONE.
Then they took me off Spotify. I gotta go talk to the Spotify people. Yeah, I'm doing a podcast right now. We actually just started. We start at 12. We're doing a barbershop. But see, he don't give a fuck about the. But see, Kev turned the music off. He didn't say not a single video was played off that phone. As soon as I start the podcast, he don't give a shit about what I'm doing. What I got going on, Monty didn't play not one video. We talked about monkeys in India, all kinds of shit. He didn't play nothing. The moment we start this podcast, he got the chicken song playing in the background. He don't give a shit about this show. You know what?
You've been doing it for how many years now?
We almost on 7 years, man.
Wow. Yeah. Are you live?
Yeah, I'm live now.
Oh, tag April in.
April what? April.
Okay.
What's the last?
After you get finished going live, Holland, I gotta ask you.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, that's the post show after live.
After live. Yeah, what's the last name?
April. I told you we was gonna tag her too.
You
Tag
take?
Loomis?
Nah, I can do Dumas right now. Dumas. You know who don't come through no more? Freaking Halston, man. Where Halston at?
Yeah, where Halston been at?
Well, no, he don't come through no more, man. He used to be the homie. He was like, yo, I used to like this show. Back when it was a little show.
Look at it no more?
Now he don't even look at it no more. I was asking him, like, yo, what happened to you? He was like, nah, bro.
For real?
He's like, bruh, your show's trash. Your show's.
April Brewster.
Yeah, shit, yeah.
April Brewster.
That definitely sounds like.
You said sound what?
That sounds like, you know.
What?
Finish the sentence. Are we live?
Yeah, but I can't even I'm not friends. I can only tag friends. I can't tag somebody that's not my friend.
Oh.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. 110%. What up? We're going to go through say hi to everybody. Hold on, say what up. Say what up, Kev.
What up, kid?
We're going to say what up to Mr. Monty, man. He don't really care about the show. We're going to say what's up anyway.
What's up?
Yeah, he said, I'm orange today. You know what I'm saying? They got my man.
You don't care about the show?
Monty waited till the show started to start playing chicken music in the background. I don't know if you heard it. He said he waited till the show started before he started playing it.
You said this morning, man.
All right, so for today's show, the first thing is I wanted to bring something to y'all that happened to me this week with my daughter, right? I question everything. I'm questioning everything right now. So oh, yes, you? So the thing that happened was at school, I got my daughter this week, right? I'm gonna wait till Kev. I want to tell Kev when I'm next to you because I want you to answer first. But I want Kev. Sure. All right. So what's going on, Steve Moss? So look. So I got my daughter this week, right? And she go to school, and she's been telling me for weeks about this little girl. She was talking, and the little girl was like, "Shut up." She was doing something. And she was like, "You spoiled. You always think you know everything." You know, little hater shit. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really tripping because I'm like, I wasn't tripping. I was like, I heard it, but I'm thinking they kids. You know what I'm saying?
There.
No, hell no.
Oh.
I heard she came home and I'm lucky. I got a cool relationship with my daughter. She tell me everything, right? She my daughter, but she tell me everything because I'm like, listen, I can't help you if you're not honest with me. You know what I'm saying? You got to be honest with me because I can't read your mind. I don't know what it's like being a little girl. I have no idea what's going on with you. You got to talk to me, right? So she's like, cool. She come home, hey, daddy, how the day? Da-da-da-da. She talks to me. I give her whatever nugget I can give her. She go about her business. This is what we do. It's normal behavior for me and my daughter. She come home and say the little girl was like, shut up. Didn't like the way it sounded, but I didn't get upset. I just said, okay, what you say back? She was like, I just told her, like, why are you acting this way? Like, you kind of toxic, you know what I'm saying? I was like, all right, cool. No, she said toxic. She said you're a little toxic. Like, sometimes you my friend, sometimes you not. The next day, the little girl come back, and the little girl say, hey, my bad, we cool. So I'm like, all right, maybe it got soft. So I'm thinking everything cool. It's just a little something. I don't write an email to the teacher. I don't say nothing to the manager, right? She came, Tuesday, go pick her up. I got a call from mom. She said, you going to be mad? I said, why am I be mad? She goes, she hit somebody. Bruh. All right, so, I'm going to tell y'all.
That is your daughter.
So I'm like, all right, cool. She said, I was like, was it bad? She said it was bad. I was like, all right. So I'm like, was it a boy or a girl? She said it was a girl. I was like, it's probably that little hater. She's like, I don't know who it was. They ain't tell me nothing, but she got in a fight. She get in the car. She go, she said, act like you don't know. See if she tell you. Because we like to test the lies. You know what I'm saying? We already know what's going on. I was like, hey, baby, how was your day? She said, it wasn't good, Daddy. She in the back of the car. She said, it wasn't good. I see she fidgeted. She like, damn. I ain't going to allow him to come clean, right? I go, well, what happened? She goes, I hit somebody. I was like, you did what? She said, I hit somebody. I was like, hit him like what? She showed me the right. She said like this, right? She showed me the joint came out. It was stiff, right? I was like, in the face? She said, nah, I ain't hit her in the face, though. I was like, what happened? She said she was at school. The little hater girl was in front of her. Some shit happened between her and some other girl and some other boy. And she wrote a note for the girl to give to the boy. But she dropped she gave it to the boy's friend, but the boy's friend dropped it, and some other dude gave it to him. Long story short, the little girl was crying because the boy don't want her, right? So when the girl saw the opportunity, like, oh, you made her cry, she came to my daughter and was like, you're a bitch. My daughter's 10 years old. The little girl said, you're a bitch. My daughter she's never been called this, right? So she didn't get mad. We mad, right? I'm upset. Mom's upset. We all upset. She goes, you're a bitch. My daughter, it didn't register to my kid. So I'm a little disappointed. This 5th grade, bro. And she's like, my daughter goes again, yo, you real toxic. You was cool with me last week. Now you calling me names. Like, what is your problem? Because she got a logic. She real logical, right? It don't make sense to her that this little girl got a problem with her. So she go, what's wrong with you? The other little girls is chiming in because she like mean girls. It's like 3 little girls talking shit to her. She like, listen, I'm not talking to y'all. I'm talking to her right now because I'm trying to see what her problem is. The little girl's going like, yeah, you is like that. She goes, you're toxic. He goes, you're toxic. You know why you're toxic? You're a bitch. You're a hoe. And this is a 10-year-old girl in my baby face telling my baby she a bitch and a hoe. So I'm like, and then you hit her, right? She said, nah. I'm like, you know, I'm still listening. I'm in my head, I'm like, fuck her up. But at the same time, I'm in parent mode, right? I'm in parent mode. So I'm like, well, what happened, baby? She said, I went to the counselor. I asked to leave the class, and I went to go talk to the counselor. She goes to the counselor, and she told the counselor, she called me a bitch and a hoe. I don't even know what those words mean. The counselor was like, don't worry about it. We're going to talk to her. You're going to be okay. Go back to class. But she didn't go to the teacher. She had a sub, so she didn't talk to the sub. She went back to class, and the little girl's still going off. My daughter draws. You know my daughter an artist. She said her picture was ugly. My baby lost it. Threw a chair at the girl, hit the girl on the back of the leg, started duffing her in the arm. The girl tried to grab her hair. She yoked the girl hair to the ground, hit her some more. The teacher broke it up. She went to the office, right? She said, I blacked out. My baby said I blacked out. She in the back of the car. She said, I blacked out, Daddy, and I hit her. Well, first I threw a chair. Then I heard. I was like, I'm listening, and I'm trying not to be hyped, because you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, fuck this. She called her a bitch. I'm like, but in my mind, I'm like, why didn't you hit her when she called you the B word and the H word? Because she didn't say it. She said, I don't even know what those words mean, Daddy. Like, I know it's not me. I've never heard this before. But, you know, my art, I really like the picture I drew. I was wondering why she kept asking me to look at her picture when we got home. She really fucked with the picture. It messed with her, man. It messed with her. It messed with her little spirit. So she was like, she duffed the girl out. I found out all this stuff. Like, the girl get in trouble. They said, nah, her daughter got an in-school suspension for like 3 hours. Something real minor. 3 hour suspension. After the sin was over, she went, this is the next day. She go to school, and I'm trying to talk to her through it. I don't know what to tell her, because my daughter real pretty. The girl clearly a hater. It's going to happen more than once. How do I equip my baby so that, she can deal with it going forward, right? I'm like, listen, no one's ever allowed to call you these names. Those two, I know you don't like the art part, but your brain's small. It get formed easily. You get used to people calling you that. You're going to start believing that. Don't let nobody call you nothing like that, because those words are horrible and they're not for you. You're not allowed to talk to people that say stuff like that. You got to tell right away. She said, all right, Daddy, I got you. I wish I knew what to tell you, because honestly, I wish you would have punched her in the teeth. I'm be honest with you. I wish you would have hurt her a little bit, to teach her a lesson. You got to break these people early so the other people can see you break. You know what I'm saying? You should have beat her with the chair. You know, I'm like, in my head, I'm on some thug shit, but at the same time, I got a sweet baby. She don't want to hurt nobody. She said, Daddy, I didn't want to hit her in the face because I don't want to do too much damage because I get in more trouble. So I just wanted to, like, she was frustrated. She just wanted the girl to stop. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, how am I parent this shit? So my analogy was, the reason I'm telling y'all a story because I want y'all advice on how I handled it. So I told her, I was like, you know, baby, you know you right, though. You shouldn't have hit her. She's like, why? I was like, say we had a water balloon fight. She said, okay. We throwing water balloons, and I run out of water balloons, so I take my hand and I punch you in the face. She was like, what? I was like, is that okay? She was like, no. I was like, that's what happened, though. Y'all had words. You ran out of words. you hit the girl. You can't do that. You got to use the water balloon fight with the water balloons. She was like, damn, you right, Daddy. I ran out of water balloons. You know what I'm saying? I said, you should have called her a rodent. Should have called her a rat. You know what I'm saying? Called her Master Splinter or something. You should have just made rat jokes. I'll help you bully the girl, right? I was like, you know what? Scratch that. We can't bully. We can't hit. You got to tell the teacher, be a snitch. Just tell the teacher every time she say something to you. Make the teacher annoyed, right? That was like my goal. The next day she go to school. At the end of the day, she apologized to the girl. I'm sorry I hit you. That didn't sit right with me, right? Because I'm like a thug. I'm like, you can't say sorry to this girl. She was like, Daddy, there's a lot of tension. The whole day was real tense. It made me uncomfortable. So I said, I didn't want to be tense. I'm just going to apologize to relieve the tension.
You said all that?
Yeah. And I'm like, bruh. She said that. I'm like, damn, how am I going to? She a better person than me. Right? Like I'm at a point, I'm like, my daughter a better person than me. She said I didn't want to hit her too bad. I'm like, you should have knocked her teeth out. She said, Daddy, I didn't want to do too much damage. I was just frustrated and I felt bad. I was frustrated, but I didn't know what to do. She said my art was ugly. I didn't know what to do. I blacked out, right? But I lost control, but I didn't want to get too much trouble. Then she said, I apologize because too much tension. I'm like, honestly, good job, kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, good job. Like I ain't got no words for you because Daddy's like, I make a choice to be a good person every day. You're just a good person.
Cool, but it sounds like moving forward, she knows how to push your daughter's button every single time.
I don't think so.
The next time, she's going to do the same thing.
She gonna snitch. Next time she gonna say it, she gonna snitch. I don't think she gonna. The thing was she didn't know how to deal with it because she never dealt with it before. This is the first time any kid's ever been in her face like that. This is her first time ever dealing with like an actual mean girl. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, this is easy because this girl hates you up front. You know what I'm saying? It's mad easy because she hates you up front. What's gonna be sucky is when you get the friends that act like your friends and do a little funny shit on the back end to try to sabotage. You know what I'm saying? Like those are the ones that you gotta be worried about. So you gotta make your line in the dirt now. No one's allowed to call you these names. Ain't no coming back from that. She ain't your friend no more. You know what I'm saying?
I know one thing, she showed me some art. Oh, that is beautiful.
you better say it's beautiful. You better say it's beautiful. Because she's throwing chairs. So my question to y'all is, am I wrong for wanting to have hit the girl harder and not apologize? Is that something wrong with me? And then she did it. Like I told her, great job, good job, baby. I'm glad you handled it that way. That was very emotionally mature of you. I gave her kudos, and I told her she did a great job, and I'm really proud of her. But in the back of my head, I'm like, I wish she would have punched the girl in the mouth.
You're a dude. She was a female. She moved different. And she's very mature for her age. That was real smart what she made.
Is that
You as a man, you just want to fight.
Is that a form of your daughter being bullied?
Being a bully?
No, being bullied.
No, facts.
So you think the girl was bullying your daughter?
Yeah, absolutely. Because it was the thing I'm mad about too on the parenting end. Something I learned from the situation was I can't just let it be kid stuff. I gotta, because if a kid was talking to my daughter like that in front of me, I would check it, right? But because I wasn't right there, I just assumed, okay, it ain't that big of a deal. It's just kids. I should have talked to the teacher. Even though I didn't say nothing to my daughter about it, I should have wrote an email to the teacher and been like, hey, this little girl been like riding her the last couple of weeks. Because then she would have paid attention to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the counselor knew.
Nah, she told the counselor during the day, but the counselor didn't tell the teacher because I guess she assumed my daughter told the teacher already. You know what I mean? She didn't know what, my baby didn't know what to do. She was like, I don't understand what's happening. I got to get out of here. She left and came back. The little girl said, your picture ugly. She said, you know what? And now it's out of my hands. Now it's out of my hands. Because we just watched Creed. You know, we just watched Creed like last week. So like, she Rocky Balboa. She said, yo, she showed me, how'd you hit her? She said, I was like, okay. I was stiff, punched the chair. Let me see how you did with the chair. She went to the back of the chair. She said, pow. I was like, okay, baby. Turned it over. She's like, yeah, I turned it over. I want to hurt my wrist. I was like, she beat the little girl up. I ain't mad at her. You know what I'm saying? But I am mad at her because, you know, we don't do violence. But at the same time, you can't be no punk, man.
She gonna get another one.
Slow singing the flower brain.
She said, nah. She said, I ain't trying to hurt nobody, Daddy. I just trying to go to school, do art. I ain't trying to go to school, hurt nobody.
Do you teach your daughter how to box?
Every day. From now, every day. Because I didn't like the fact that it was 3 kids instead of 1. It was 3 little girls. I'm like, that start off. And 5th grade is cute. But she in high school and 3 girls step to her. They ain't gonna watch her fight the 1 girl by herself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm like, you gotta put people to sleep. You gonna hit somebody. You can't just hit somebody.
Like Angelina Jolie in class.
Facts. She gonna be in that joint being hated on and just slumping. Well, I hope she don't have to fight like that. Like I'm trying to make it be a snitch. You know what's funny? The nerd. When I went to school, I fought with like the other kids that I fought, right? But I ain't fight with the nerd kids because the nerd kids would snitch on you. So you could say something like "shut up" and they tell on you. You know what I'm saying? You couldn't the price was up front. You gotta pay the toll. You want to get over here and whip my ass? Hey, I'ma run. I don't care if you call me a punk because that's bullying. And I'll tell the teacher. They made it so hard to be mean to them that it wasn't worth it. The other kids try to be cool. They wouldn't say nothing. I'm like, yo, just snitch. She say you ugly. Tell the teacher. She call you out your name. Tell the teacher. You don't got to deal with. You're not allowed to be called nothing that ain't your name. You're not allowed. You tell the teacher, I'm not allowed to be called these things. She said these things.
That's your pronoun.
Oh, I heard this thing online too by a trans dude. Trans dude was talking to one of the guys, I think it's Riz. He said, is a trans woman a woman? And Riz and the trans woman said, trans women are trans women. He goes, not to be disrespectful. He said, trans women occupy a different space from a woman because who taught you how to be a trans woman? You learned all your feminine ways from a woman, so that space is for women, and a trans woman is a separate space because it used to be transvestites and trannies and all these other things. We worked hard to get to the trans woman space, and that's the space that we have for ourselves. It's not to commandeer the space for women. It was I only saw an excerpt from it. It was a very, not triggered back and forth, just a logical conversation. But I think he's a Muslim brother. I can't remember his full name, but yeah, that joint was crazy. I was watching a little excerpt from it, and I was like, damn, that's not how I thought that conversation going. I thought the conversation was completely different. Yeah, but so was the parenting good? But did I parent it right? And am I a bad person for wanting to bust a little girl in the face and not be friends with her no more?
That's just the man of you, man.
I don't know.
You didn't convey that to your daughter, right?
Hell no. I told her you are a great person. That is a sweet thing. And don't ever compromise being sweet. Don't fight nobody. You ain't got to be mean to nobody. Just tell on them. You ain't got to deal with none of that stuff.
Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but when she said she was rocking, I ain't gonna lie. I was mad at the amount of violence. Y'all like, damn, that's a whole fight. I'm like, she should have punched her in the mouth is what I was saying. In my head, I'm like, she disrespected you with her mouth. She should have got popped in the mouth. But at the same time, I'm glad she didn't beat that little girl up for real because she would got more trouble. I had more to deal with. I ain't really cover her bases for her neither. She was telling me the little girl was being mean. So now I feel bad. I feel like I ain't doing it. Yeah, man. Like I'm glad she handled it like a G. Bruh, man, you did some real bodily harm. You know what I'm saying? She ain't even hurt the girl for real. So, again, so one of my things was the reason I was asking y'all is because I looked at y'all a lot for mentorship because y'all old. You ain't helping, bro. They ain't even got you. So something I heard too, right? And it resonated with me was that they said that older men tend to look and see themselves in younger people and younger men. They see themselves, so they're more mentoring, right? They try to help the younger version of themselves not make the same mistakes they made growing up. So a lot more mentorship from older guys towards younger people, younger men. Younger women tend to see themselves as the younger women, right? So they're in the same, it's this competition mindset, right?
Never be that again. You're done.
Do you guys think that statement is true? That older women tend to see themselves as the younger women, whereas older men see themselves as the younger guys. Because they're saying there's not a lot of mentorship with younger women.
I think there's a resentment towards Asian that women have that men don't, which is why they probably have that aversion to seeing a younger person as someone they should mentor or, in the way that a man would.
So you agree that? Do you agree that men tend to mentor the younger guys more than women do?
I do think that. I've seen just so many examples of just men naturally just coming to tell younger men, this is something you shouldn't do, or hey, young buck, or hey, you know what I'm saying? We got sister OG, and we got, you know what I'm saying, people that's willing to learn.
And even when it's the wrong way, like, you know what I'm saying, we do have like there are men that are misguided that misguide the younger guys,
Right.
which because they don't know no better way. I'm not excusing. I'm just saying like the mentorship just is in the wrong direction, but they still take these younger guys on to mentor them because they're like, yo, I see you. I see you where I was at that place. Right. Here's how I got out of that place. You know what I'm saying? Here's a way. Whether it be selling drugs or getting a job, whoever find you first is gonna try to lead you like this is the way you do. Oh man, you want money? This is how you get this money. Like, it's always some mentorship going on, a camaraderie about like, let's get better. You know what I'm saying? However better looks for that particular person. I wouldn't say I don't see a lot of that from women, but I do see more that bitch this, or like, you know, she thinks she that, or this fast ass little girl. Like I never heard a man say this fast ass little nigga. I never heard that before. But I heard this fast ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? I hear it. I agree with it. But where do you think that come from, Kev?
I don't know, man. To be honest with you, because I was just.
Do you agree with it or no?
I do. Thinking about it, I do agree because you do see more men like helping out younger men.
I mean, I do. I've been doing this shit for years, coming to y'all with problems. I've been getting free mentorship. Don't ask for no check, Kev. I can hear you. I can hear your brain thinking. Don't ask for no check.
Hey, so when last time you seen a woman that was a mentor?
Mentoring a younger woman?
Yeah.
I've seen it, but it always seems a little judgmental to me. And when I think about it, outside of raising their kids, I know a lot of good mothers.
Right. But we're talking about community.
I know a lot. Actually, I'm lying. I know a lot of family that raise the younger demographic of their family respectfully, right? I know a lot of people like that, but I don't know a lot of people that are that are. Damn, my viewership low as hell.
Nikki, but I ain't seen her talking to nobody. Nikki from the TBC, I can tell she like mentor people like that. She Nikki. Yeah. And most women don't like to get old. So sometimes you be like, how old are you? They always say 25, 30, knowing they 45 or 35.
They say you ain't supposed to ask a woman.
Oh yeah. For us men, a young dude coming our way and we see something in him that we did, a path we went down, we school him. We tell them, I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Or tell them the way to go about it so they won't hurt themselves or hurt anybody else.
Young girls look too old. I mean, for their age, too bad.
He said some of these girls look too old for their. Oh, you talking about checking age? No, man, of course, man. What you talking about?
Still the money got 49 for like 7 years now.
I say my age.
Nah, man, you look great, man. Like you're a great person. Well, when I grow up, I can stay 49 for 7 years too. I ain't a young dude though. I'm one of these old guys, man. I'm one of these old cats. I got an old soul. What about you, man? You feel like guys tend to mentor more than women do?
I think that applies in certain areas because I think that there's older dudes that get jealous of younger dudes too.
I agree. I don't think it's an ironclad thing where every woman just is predetermined to be that way.
I can see it being more difficult for a woman because at a certain age, she loses her quote-unquote womanhood. Like, she can't have kids. Like, we can always father kids, you know what I mean? So when she looks at a younger woman, that younger woman has something that she can't get back, you know what I mean, to a certain level. She's still a woman, but she can't have kids. She loses something.
I don't know if I would accredit it only to kids though. I always say that because I don't even know if because
like they got turkeys like they used to be.
You know how like women try to get us to talk to their sons?
Yeah.
Do you think they go in a beauty shop to get women to try to talk to their daughters?
Well, then that's knocking them.
Huh?
That's knocking them.
So
why does this mother got to go to other women?
Kev just said that women will bring men into their sons into a barbershop and ask the barber to talk to their sons or mentor their sons. But do women bring their daughters to salons and ask women to mentor their daughters? Do fathers do that? Do fathers bring their daughters in the salons and ask for mentorship for their daughters? Do fathers do that? Because the equivalent would be a father bringing his daughter to a salon, right? That'd be equivalent. I never thought of that. I never thought about doing that. I definitely try to learn something to take care of her, but I never thought about doing that. But I also got like 97 female cousins. I don't know if I would go to a salon, you know what I'm saying? Like I just grab one of my female cousins, you know what I mean? Shout out to my family. They real fans of the show.
I would say grandma.
Yo, my man bringing them through right now. What are those? What are you looking
Shrimp
at?
in the head on.
Oh shit.
Wrong.
Good God.
Get him something, Jason.
Sheesh. Them just wild. Them just huge as hell. Them just huge. I ain't never seen shrimp like that. Super shrimp. You got a GMO shrimp. GMO shrimp. You know, I don't care. Don't grow an extra foot off them joints. God. How do you view the younger generation now? Do you view them as like in need of mentorship?
Oh yeah. But we all younger generations needed the wisdom of the older generation. That's always gonna happen. You know what I mean?
It's natural that way.
Yeah.
Do you think it's worse or better for the next one? Actually, you know what I feel like? I feel like everybody does that.
I think it's worse.
I feel like everybody says that though. I feel like every generation says the generation after them is worse than the generation before.
I don't know about that.
Because when we were coming up, they were well.
This is where it was wrong. In the 80s, when they said that the younger generation, the 80s and 90s, is worse off than the crackheads that was out there smoking crack then. Because all of those young crack babies, they had access to the bag. They grew up trying to get money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So how are we worse than y'all and you on crack? You know what I'm saying? So that must have been the error right there. You know what I mean? I don't think that don't apply right there. But right now, they're a little sensitive. They got a lot of, yeah, man. It's like they're neutering our men.
Bruh, that was like the last part of it too. What up, Shalise? Yo, that was the last joint. How much emotion is too much emotion? Cause like I was laughing with Kevin and them. They were saying 7 things that women want from men. They was like, they don't want men to lie. But they don't want men to be too honest. They don't want men to not talk. They don't want men to talk too much. They don't like when men don't show emotion, but they don't like when men show too much emotion. Right. So I was like, it was this like different. It was a joke, but I started thinking, right? Because another one, who's the Republican black girl? Candace Owens. Candace Owens was saying that this generation of men, or this generation in general, is hypersensitive and emotional, women and men, and that men are less masculine or less manly when they're hyper emotional. But I was like, well, what's the cross for it? Because toxic masculinity, by its actual definition, is when you don't deal with your emotions. You know what I'm saying? That's what the actual term for men was, that men were being so masculine.
That
they
sounds
weren't
like an
dealing.
assault on masculinity, though. That doesn't even sound like something real. That's like saying like crack blue. Like every time you think about blue, you think about something negative. Every time you think about something masculine,
I'm talking about too far. It's a way of like, okay, you know how someone be like, he's too nice, and then that guy stops trying to be nice, but because he's trying to stop being nice, he goes all the way to being a dickhead. You know what I'm talking about? That's the best analogy I can use. Toxic masculinity, when you're trying to be so masculine that you're not being.
That's not toxic masculinity. That's just toxic.
No. I'm talking about just being toxic, but in toxic in the sense of like in the pursuit of masculinity. Like, yeah, you're right, just being toxic, but in this pursuit of like, I'm doing this.
But isn't that what we all doing though? Aren't women in pursuit of their divine femininity? And then aren't men always in pursuit of becoming a better man? We always evolving and growing, so we always in the pursuit of that. So, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, man, that's just like an assault.
So you don't think that there's this type of masculinity that's just toxic?
I think that if you toxic, the
Bob.
Barbershop Friday with BLUEFIVEONE. It's only on YouTube, but it's only on Facebook. Okay. So you have BLUEFIVEONE on Facebook, and you can catch it. And I put it on YouTube.
All right, I got you, brother.
Yeah, it's blue. All letters, no numbers. So it's blue. The last name is FIVEONE. All right, man. Catch you online, man. Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? New do the show. That's how we do, man. You know what I'm saying? Just growing. 7 years of podcasting. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy. You know, something slight. You know what I mean? We on YouTube now. Holla at your boy. Nah, but I don't. I hear you, right? But I feel like then there's no cap. There's no cap.
No, man, because if you toxic or poisonous or too much or something, that's just what you are. Don't associate blackness or masculinity or femininity to what you are. That's like saying all black people are failures. No.
Okay, you're saying that.
You're attaching failure shit
Don't attach
to blackness. Like, don't attach those. If you a failure, you a failure. If you a sucker, you a sucker. You could be a PG sucker, a DC sucker, a Virginia sucker. You could be a black sucker, a white sucker, an Asian sucker. Don't attach suckerism to masculinity, blackness, whatever.
I hear what you're saying. You're saying they toxic, they toxic. It don't matter if they man or woman, they toxic.
Yeah,
that's
your mentality.
Nah. I could do that.
Bullying your daughter? Is that toxic femininity? Nah,
Thank you,
that's just a bad. She ain't raised right.
She's just toxic.
Yeah, she'd have been that way, man or woman.
I ain't never told a woman, yeah, she's toxic femininity. I do think that some feminism is off the chain.
Man, like she just bad and she just getting drunk on that feminine Kool-Aid. You know what I mean? And that makes it toxic. So if you want to attach it there, I mean, okay. But you can drop the feminine, you can drop the masculine. The toxic still applies. Don't bunch them together. You know what I mean?
So the idea behind it, again, the idea behind it before it was commandeered as a way to attack men for being masculine. The idea behind it was but the idea behind it before was make sure that you're actually checking you're dealing with your emotions too. That was the idea.
That it was two white gay doctors that coined the phrase toxic masculinity. I'm gonna have to go back and look up who those dudes.
You got send it to the chat. Send it to the chat, bro.
I didn't research the doctors, but the dude looked definitely gay in this picture. Ain't gonna lie. He had a little mustache, like, you know what I mean?
You gotta send me the joint. Cause I ain't just taking hearsay. You gotta have the credentials to back that up. You can't just throw that out there. We ain't gonna just.
I'm gonna look it up and throw it back to you. You know what I mean? And I looked up the dude.
You can run it back.
And he wrote books. He wrote
about toxic masculinity.
Yes.
About the state. So you know what it was? Is that these people are toxic, but here's toxicity in the realm of being masculine. So I get what it's saying. It's like
how gay white dudes going to talk about toxic masculinity?
Hold on. The experience of it, whether he's gay or not, it doesn't mean he doesn't masculate. He doesn't have a masculine brain. He just has this.
Was that Renee? Was that Renee?
No. Oh. Come on, bro. I knew that wasn't Renee. What are you talking about? First off, that coat was too baggy. First off, that coat was too baggy to be Renee. Renee come in this joint. She come in this joint fresh, and she smelled good. You would have smelled the perfume already. Fuck out of here.
Renee, if you watching,
he thought that
Blue ain't had nothing to do with it.
Ain't nothing to do with that. That's horrible. You can smell the perfume. Man, you know it's not honest. I ain't messing with that. No, man. Nah, bro.
What's the craziest thing, though? No. We're in a black barbershop, right? It was a white dude getting a cut, and a white dude cracking head selling shit. That's like ironic like shit, right?
That's amazing, actually. That's amazing. Y'all done moved on up 7 years in. Y'all moved up. We done upgraded the clientele on both sides. You know what I'm saying? Under the table and over the table. You know what I'm saying?
That was a powerful moment in the barbershop.
We got multicultural hands in this joint. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. You feel me?
Because if it was been a black dude coming in, he probably been like, yeah, that's they all, you know what I'm saying? But that was your own kind.
You can't, he's in here getting it, man. We equal opportunists, man. You gonna come here, you out there getting it for you, boost them, we gonna boost you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get you pump business around. Matter of fact, take it down there to the restaurant. See if they need some prongs. You feel me? All right, so. My last question before I get the hell off this joint.
Monty, he talking about leaving early, Monty.
Because Monty ain't give me no topic. He can't say nothing to me.
He talking about leaving early.
How much emotion is too much emotion, Kev?
How much emotion?
How much emotion is too much emotion?
And what instance?
And being a man.
A breakup?
Being a man.
Death?
And being a man. And being a man.
Yeah, but I mean, I gotta know what I'm.
Parameters is that I wanted to know, like, okay. We were joking around about what women want from men in 2023, right? That joke I told you was like to talk, but don't talk too much, be emotional, but not too emotional. Then I thought about it, I was like, what is too much emotion? What is too emotional?
So you saying in a relationship wise?
I don't know what that is.
Huh?
His balls.
Oh, man, I thought that was his stomach.
I'm good. I'm good.
No way that's his balls. Show Sean that.
When there's no.
No, hell no, man. He got the that's the real pineapple nuts. No, you gotta watch. You won't see his nuts. Sean,
Well, you won't see. That's all you see. He said you won't see. It doesn't look
You
like
won't think
that.
that's a stomach. You wouldn't think it's a stomach.
Monty's out of control.
Hold
First
on,
and
put it on-
foremost,
put it on the camera, man.
I'm not putting it on camera. I got a family. I got kids. This is a family channel.
So
Why is Monty looking at nuts anyway?
it looked like a stomach.
Yeah, it look like a stomach.
But in the relationship sense, right?
In a relationship sense, man,
Too
Malia
much
said
emotion if you
there's
don't
no
care.
logic.
Okay, so you seen the dude that the girl broke up with him
You should see what I got.
and he strangled their kid on live?
Wow.
That's too much emotion, man.
Strangled the kid like to
On
death?
live. He called them up on live and strangled the kid. First he beat the kid up and then he was spraying the kid coughing and all. Yeah.
Oh no.
Killed the kid?
Yeah.
On live?
His kid, yeah.
That's not too much emotion.
That
He's
is too
sick.
much emotion.
No, he's sick.
No, that's too emotional.
No, you ain't never, like, listen, legacy.
Is that sick or emotional?
That's sick.
That's kind of both, right?
Nah, because you sick, you can't handle
But
the
your
emotions.
emotions led you to do that.
Because you're sick, you can't balance your chemicals.
So that's too much
Emotion is just chemical reactions in your head. He's clearly sick.
So that's too much emotion. So that's too much emotion.
Yeah, but I'm talking about for a sick individual. I'm talking about for a normal brain nigga. Nobody want to kill their. That's not an option for a
He
normal brain
wasn't sick
person.
before the lady broke up with him.
Yeah, he was. That's why she left him.
We don't know why she left him.
Because he's sick.
I think
As a nigga, that's definitely the signs of you killing
That's
your.
definitely
And
your
yo,
own kid, your own
that's
kid.
wild, bro.
On
What a
live.
story.
On live. That's fucked up. Huh?
That's wild as hell. I can't imagine hurting a baby over some breakup shit.
No, I mean, not to say that it'd be better if it wasn't your kid, but your own kid that came out of your loins.
That's what Homeboy
Huh?
did. Nah, that's what Homeboy did.
no,
She got
no.
remember we had the joint. We had the joint. Nah, we had the joint where the grandmother had the grandson living with him, and when the grandmother found out that that her boyfriend was cheating on her, he shot the grandson in the head in front of the grandmother and went to jail. We had that joint on the show the other day. And then they were in the courtroom and the uncle attacked him or whatever.
Yeah.
And she was like, I don't know why he would do something like this.
Yeah,
Like,
I remember that.
He got caught cheating. She was kicking him out the house. And he was like, before he got his stuff to leave, he just went up in front to the grandson in front of her and blew his brains out.
The boyfriend. That
Wasn't even his son, his grandson. It was the grandma's boyfriend who was living at the house with
Yes.
them. She picked up the phone, the house line or whatever. He was on the phone with his little side joint. She called him and was like, yo, you gotta get the fuck out. Which, honestly, at that particular stage in the game, I don't feel like he could have just left and tried to work his way back.
Too much emotion.
He was so mad at being caught cheating that he was like, so like it had no correlation. Like him breaking up with the girl and him killing his kid because he wanted to hurt the girl. Like it's like, that was a hurt the girl moment, right? And it's like, this is how I'm gonna hurt you. Like here's hurting the grandmother. He's hurting the grandmother, and it's the same kind of concept. It's like, I'm so emotionally torn up that I want to hurt you back, so I'm gonna kill your grandson in front of you. Like that emotion is, like that's a sickness to me.
That's too much emotion.
That's I get you, but
Because
I
you
feel like
don't
the
even
level
care about yourself at that point.
Nah, he was in the line. He was look in the courtroom in the orange jumpsuit, handcuffs, head up, chin up, like yo, do your worst. Yeah.
That's
No
too much
denial or
emotion.
nothing. No denial or nothing. Just took the homie out. What up, Leah? Yeah, so we're talking right now. If you just tuning in, the topic of discussion right now is how much emotion is too much emotion. Kev got every horror story you could ever have about emotional outbreaks we've ever heard in our entire lives. We were just asking about emotion, not murder scenes, but all
That's too much emotion.
all Kev's just said it's too emotional when you kill somebody. That's what Kev said. What about you, my man? How much emotion is too much emotion? Or is it you're the same standard? Is it just killing a nigga? That's it?
I mean, you can't quantify it. Ain't no what you supposed to measure emotion.
If you were to tell me, like, say I'm going through a breakup, right? And I'm fucked up about my breakup, right? I'm hurt. How hurt am I allowed to be about this joint? Like, oh, I'm gonna go to her job. Is that too much to go to her job and be like, yo, don't break up with me? Is it too much to call her 50 times, 100 times, 20 times? Like, how much is too much? You know what I'm saying?
Like the dude that douses girl in gasoline and put her on fire. That's too much emotion.
Why do you always go to kill? Like, the dude that killed the girl. That's too much emotion. Nigga, killing niggas is wrong. Emotion aside,
Okay,
killing
all right,
niggas
all
is wrong.
right.
Choking a baby is wrong.
right, so
Shooting a baby is wrong. Like, those things are clearly wrong.
You don't be here. This shit happen in PG. This joint be happening in PG County. all
Like,
the
we
time.
know Phil saw
Dudes
Phil
be dousing and lighting the girls on fire.
in
Okay,
PG.
Yeah.
If you're a watcher and you're in PG County, I need you to get the fuck out of there. If you're in PG County, get the fuck out of there. If you what you're doing, look, if you in PG and you about to leave, move out the county, yo. Move out the county, because apparently that's normal. That's fucking crazy.
Okay. Last week
if it's somebody getting dying, I want to hear about it.
Last week we had a show about breakup songs, right? Is that too much emotion?
A breakup song?
Yeah.
That's some emotional guidance. All right. Sometimes you need to know. You need boys to men to tell you how to get them back. You need jagged edge to tell you how to get her back. You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure it out. Honestly, love songs during a breakup is a lie. That'll get you.
So that's not too much.
I seen the drug and I believe love songs will give you a false sense of confidence. It'll give you that fake ass. Even the love movies, right? The rom-coms and shit, the little love movies. What happened? Dude likes the girl. Girl doesn't like the dude. Dude does something, girl starts liking him. That is not how it works ever in life. Girl likes you or girl doesn't like you.
That's why if you
do something, so guys will do this like chasing the girl thing where the girl don't really want him, but he put himself out there and he become like a food dude. You start being a food dude because you out here doing this rom-com shit. That shit don't work. Like fuck with that Nick Cannon movie where he bought the girl First off, that nigga knew the name of the movie all the time. That was scary. But that's the movie I'm talking about, though, because I seen it. I just can't remember the name of it. But yeah, he was like, yeah, I'm a nerd. Let me get with the girl who's pretty. He with the girl that's pretty. And then, like, they find out later that she paid him to be her boyfriend or whatever, right? Or he paid. She was paying him back.
Yo, they do that, though.
Yes.
Like, that's a real thing.
They said that's obsessive. We need to remove Kev from the conversation. They said, Kev, you getting the green card. They give you a green card.
Hey,
Kev,
how about the dude?
Kev, you can't talk about
killing.
How about
the dude at Jefferson Muse, that the Spanish dude that killed the girl, broke up with him, killed everybody, and then killed himself in the creek?
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's too much emotion.
That's too much emotion.
What scenario of too much emotion doesn't result in the death?
I just gave you one. The love songs.
That's too much emotion?
I'm asking you.
No, I don't think that's too much emotion.
All right, so.
What about, you gotta stop for a second. Let me ask somebody else. Nah, nigga, I gotta get him the fuck off the camera. Hold up. Monty, what's too much emotion for you? This nigga like, what about the time when the guy took a brick? Like, no, nigga, that's too much emotion. What about a girl getting mad at you for whatever and breaking your car windows and taking her back to your car?
Okay, all right.
Too much emotion?
It's not that it's too much emotion, it's people don't know how to express themselves correctly. So you're entitled to feel however you want.
I gotta get him off camera.
Now, some people just want some mini. Some people just want to get back. That's too much. I need to do something to get this off.
Nigga, you was talking. My bad, yo. Let's just start talking through your joint. You said
it's all good. I mean, everybody has emotions, but like how you express yourself and like the actions is like that's what really matters. Like how you were talking about calling somebody 50 times. You can feel just as passionate and not call her. You feel me?
Nah, nigga, I'm calling you 50 times. You break up with me. Like, listen, I hear what you're saying. That's too much for you. But I'm going to call 50. You going to answer my fucking phone. I'll call. What I'll do is I'll wait. I'll call like 20 times. You don't pick up. I'll chill out. I'll watch a movie and go right back to calling 20 times. Like, fuck is you talking about?
So it's subjective then.
It take about 50 before I pull up. Like, listen, like, nah, it ain't safe. It ain't safe over here, cuz. Like, it ain't safe. Like, you not about to have peace. You can just leave me and be peaceful, nigga. Like, fuck is you talking about? Like, nah, I'm on. Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's how you go to jail. Like, maybe before. Maybe now. Like, maybe now, I really don't care. But before, yeah, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I've been known to be.
Maybe 50 calls, or maybe
Nah, I just don't care. I care more about my daughter than anything else.
What Sean said?
Maybe 50 calls, or maybe you'll kill her.
No, 50 calls.
Oh, okay.
No, there's no scenario in my emotional state where like killing a love interest. Love interest in general, like too much emotion could be like, say somebody like my man's that he's not here right now, but my man's right. That's mad disrespectful. Me popping off and being bent out of shape, cursing and screaming. You know what I'm saying? Irate.
He said he didn't want to come today because he wouldn't want to put his hands on
And what you call it in a fit of rage, right? Say that, right? Like say that situation.
Blue said control your rage.
Nah, I'm just saying like if I'm gonna pop off, I want to say something back, but I want to finish my thought first. Like if I get emotional, what I mean is like loss of control. When you're in the emotion so much that now you're at the mercy of your emotions, that's too much for me. And that's anything, right? That could be someone disrespecting me. That could be a breakup.
That's just lack of discipline.
That's not lack of discipline. Too much emotion, showing too much emotion. You can be fucked up, but I think when you act in the emotion, You know
Like
what I'm
that
saying?
dude, like that
to
dude
me,
that
too much
threatened you?
emotion is when you act in emotion or you can't control your
It's still
actions.
lack of discipline though.
I don't think it's
At the end of the day, it's lack of
I
discipline.
don't give it the discipline because you don't know what my trauma triggers are. You don't know what my
It's still lack of discipline. If you do
Discipline is
something
different
like
because
that.
your trauma never leaves you. So like you only learn coping mechanisms for that. Discipline is knowing that you have a trauma trigger. You know what I'm saying?
How about that dude that's looking for you for liking this girl picture?
Same thing.
That nigga
That's too
is
emotional,
different. That's
right?
a promise. We made a promise online. He said, I'm fuck you up. And I said, nigga, you come here to fuck me up and you can have whatever you looking for, I'll get to you. You don't remember the little nigga? Yo, let me tell y'all story time. Story time. All right, I'm gonna tell you a story, right? I went to school. I grew up out here. I know everybody out here. I grew up with these niggas. So like, homegirl I'm friends with since elementary school. I'm talking second grade, I've been friends with this girl. First boyfriend, first couple of kids, I was cool with them and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, to hang out with her and her first boyfriend, her first baby father. So like, fast forward, I ain't seen everybody in like 20 years. You know what I'm saying? We grown now. We can go to school every 5 days a week. I ain't seen her, but she be online and every once in a while she get active and post shit online. Pretty girl, but like pretty girl I grew up with. Like fam, you know what I'm saying? Like elementary school friends. So I like the picture. I heart the picture or whatever because it's like she's trying to be cute, so I heart the picture, right? Homeboy sent me a message. Like it was like weeks of her posting, and I ain't like on her page looking. When she come up, I like it, I go about my business. I'm not looking for her. He come in my DMs and go, yo, man, I noticed you've been putting hearts on my girl's photos.
Oh, hearts or hearts?
Hearts, like a heart on my girl's photos.
Oh, so you've been stalking her online.
And I just want to let you know I'm her man. And I want to know what relationship you have with her. I ain't like the text, so I told her, go ask your girl what my relationship with her is.
That's fucked up.
Well, but he
That's what they
said,
said.
or
That's what they said.
on his half.
No, on you.
It wasn't fucked up with me. He shouldn't be talking to me in the first fucking place.
I mean,
No, he shouldn't be talking to me in the first fucking place. The moment you think something going on with your girl, go talk to your girl. Nah, no. It wasn't.
emotional.
I said it mad cool. The nigga was out of pocket from the jump. The way he was talking was out of pocket from the jump. There's no A, don't text me about your girl. B, ask your fuck. You ain't say nothing to like you going behind her back to talk to me. Like nigga, I ain't put my dick under her photo. I ain't say yo you looking bad, ass looking fat. Everybody put hearts on the joint. Like people were showing love to her. Unless she messaged every nigga on that joint, don't come talk to me. I'm not the nigga you talk to. The chance you take when you talk to a nigga online is that nigga might be like, get out of my fucking phone. So I told the nigga, go ask your girl what my relationship with her. As I known her for a long time, go ask your girl about me. He was like, fuck you mean? So you fucking her? I'm like, nah, nigga, go ask your girl what my relationship with
So
her is.
that's too emotional.
Me?
No, him.
Because I was like, me too emotional is nigga pull up. But I was just like, listen, go ask your girl what my relationship is.
Nah, we old friends.
Yeah.
Why not say that? Because
emotional.
fuck him. You're
He's
right.
in his feelings.
Because fuck him. Fuck you message me
I
for.
was like, oh man, we go way back.
I ain't wrong, nigga. Fuck him. Y'all got me wrong. If I think somebody, hold on. What's more wrong? You think it's proper? If you think your girl, you think you're proper. You think it's proper for this nigga. You think it's proper for this nigga to see something on his girl page.
It's not proper.
So it's not proper. So it's not proper.
It's not like he came at you rude.
Nah. I should go look for the fucking message. He was like, yo, I see something and I just want to know. I ain't like the way it came out. No. I'm reading this message. I felt offended. I don't give a fuck what he said. It's a personal problem. So hold on. So I owe this nigga explanation? Hold on. What are you talking this? No, I owe him shit. I don't know this nigga. I don't owe this nigga shit. I don't know this nigga. Fuck him. That's the reality is that no. But the reality is I don't fucking know this nigga. Nah, nigga, fuck him. I don't know this nigga shit. You're wrong for a nigga I don't know. Nigga, fuck him.
Better hope he ain't watching.
If you walk past somebody girl outside and nigga go, yo, you looking at my girl? Fuck him. If he asks me, look at your girl, they don't ask me shit. Get out my fucking face. Fuck is you talking about? I don't know this nigga. It's no difference to me. I'm minding my business. You come on my phone, ask me about your girl. Ask your girl about your girl. Don't ask me, nigga.
How did you text it?
Still wrong.
I text him, go ask your girl how I know her.
Just like
You should
that.
have said, nah, man.
Then he got irate, and I realized.
Yeah, 'cause
Then I was right. Then I was right. It is fuck you, because he was like,
You
you fucking my girl? How am I rude? All right.
Your response the first
So he wasn't rude. So he wasn't rude for messaging me. You think that was cool?
He just asked you a question.
You said it wasn't proper, right? So the transgression came first, right? So his transgression came first. So I should have been the bigger person. I told your niggas earlier. I told you before the beginning of this show. I am not a good person by choice, nigga. No, it's fuck him. He picked the right one to say some dumb shit to, because now he can go ask. So I didn't know I found out. It's not even his fucking girl. They ain't been together in a year. The nigga's a nut job.
So he's
you-
too emotional.
Fuck him.
But then you got in your emotions.
Nah, I got my emotions when y'all start telling me I'm wrong, cause fuck him. Like, yo, am I wrong? Yo, real question, yo. To the people watching the chat. This dude messaged me because a bunch of people he got like 120 likes. I like the photo, and he messaged me asking me what my relationship with his girl is. I told him to ask his girl what my relationship with her is. They said I'm wrong. They said I'm wrong. I want to know if y'all think. And then the nigga went on. Then the nigga went on to what you call. I went, no. You're right. I left the part out after he told me, "Are you fucking my girl or something?" He said something disrespectful to me. I went to all her pictures and left hearts underneath all her photos. Right? I went through and just left like a heart under like 5 or 6 photos because nigga was talking shit like, "I'll fuck you up. I know about your little show, your little barbershop. Ask about me. Ask about me." He said your little show at the little barbershop. I'll fuck you up. I'll come to ask about me. They told me this nigga used a booster chair. This nigga used a booster seat to get his haircut.
Yeah, DJ put him in a booster seat.
I ain't
That
yo
was
D
disrespectful, though.
D. Who petty? Me? I'm petty.
You like cutting him because you used to bend your back, right?
What you say?
Would you have put him in a booster though?
Nah, am I petty? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Nah, am I wrong? Sean, brother, fam, am I wrong?
I'm not saying yes.
Am I wrong?
I'm not.
Yo, seriously, I want to know if a nigga hit me up and say, "Yo, how you know my girl?" I tell him to ask his girl. Am I in the wrong for that?
So Blue, let me ask you.
I want to know.
Blue,
Derek said I'm petty.
Let me
I
ask
think
you a
Derek a
question.
hater.
Let me ask you a question. When you first read the message, right? Were you in your feelings when you read it? Like,
Why is this nigga message me?
motherfucker?
I felt like that was some insecure ass girly shit.
Right, it
if you
was.
want to know what your girl
It
doing,
was.
go ask your girl. So I was trying to mentor the little girl. I said,
Why
"Hey,
you say that?
hey, little homie."
Why you been?
I did. I said, "Go ask your girl."
Oh, you said little homie? You call him a little homie?
You didn't have to say shit at all. First off, you're not my fucking mother, and I say what I want to say. Secondly, fuck him. Fuck him. Nah, you right. There ain't nothing I can say. When a nigga roll up, the nigga came to me. At that point, it's however I want to carry it. That's the chance you take.
Hey man, if it was a picture of a big ass swole nigga with 2 guns like this, would you have still responded?
Yeah.
Yes. Ask your girl.
If it was John Jones.
Ask your girl.
If it was John
Why
Jones.
are you asking me?
Blue, what you
I'm not gonna let some nigga check me for liking a picture. Like, it'd be one thing if I was out of pocket. If I went over and I
didn't
like,
check you,
if I
he
gave
asked
her
you
a
a
hook.
question.
No, nigga, don't. Wait, hey man, I want to know what your relationship with my girl is. Like, it was a checking. They didn't come off like a, hey man, I need this favor. I'm sorry to hit you up. What was nothing humble about it. It was on some G shit, which is why the little nigga went from, yo, you fucking my girl, yo, nigga, you better ask it. It went straight to putting hands on me. The nigga had no. The conversation started off in a place I ain't like it. I'm not the nigga you for liking a photo.
I'll be laughing if y'all seen the dude.
Like, sorry, I don't mean to lean on when you like this.
Michelle, I gotta ask you a question.
Face a
If
little bit.
I like the picture online, like this is years ago. I
It's
like the picture
funny, bro,
online,
if you
and
see
a nigga
the
hit me in my
dude,
DMs and was like,
literally,
"Why you liking my girl
like
photo?
this
What's
big.
your relationship with my girl?" I told him to go ask his girl. They all saying I was wrong and petty and overly emotional for telling him to go ask his girl.
Marvelous fight.
But I felt like he was out of pocket to ask me anything about my relationship with her. Mind you, we just
DJ
friends that I
put him
known
in a
since
booster
elementary
seat,
school.
man.
But I wanted to know if I'm being. Derek, nobody asked you for your 2 cents. Shut your ass up.
He's smaller than Lil Torso.
She was cute too.
She was cute.
She was cute. She was bad. And I hope the niggas see the show. Your girl was bad, bro. Girl was bad, bro. Yeah.
Honestly, I thought that was her son or something when they first came in.
And he's so small. They thought
That's a small
they so
dude.
small. They thought your boyfriend was your
I
son.
don't know how he bagged her. She was cute.
She was lonely.
I would be annoyed with him. And what's funny is, nigga not even her man. The dude been broken up with her for over a year. Because after he said he was going to beat me up and all kinds of shit at the shop, I hit her up.
Yeah,
And she
bro,
was
they
like,
still coming in here
I
together.
wouldn't care. She was like, that ain't even my nigga. I don't even fuck with him.
That's what she telling you. You don't know what she telling him.
We ain't had no relationship like that. She had no, honestly, we had no.
To the barbershop. That's a sacred bond. You feel me?
Sacred bond. It's a sacred bond. Yo, you a real one. He said, yo, if we ever see him and him with a girl, nigga, that's it. That's a sacred joint. That joint. Hey, man, I'm going to call her the missus. She come in this joint, that's it, bro. I'm bringing her in here so y'all niggas know, you see her, see me, nigga. We together. Why you liking her pictures, Blue?
Somebody said that?
No.
Oh.
Nah.
So what's the general
I've
consensus?
been annoyed. Now they trying the guy, double petty. They said now they trying the guy because they call him little dude and little bit.
Well,
We
he
ain't
called
trying to
the show
do.
little.
He called my he did call my show little. He said, see you in your little show at the little barbershop and fuck you up. This is like years
he
ago.
said a little barbershop?
He said little barbershop
He didn't say
with
little
with your
barbershop.
little petty ass barbers. He said your bar. Nah, he did. Nah. Who emotional now, niggas? Yeah, he said the little barbershop. He said the little barbershop with the little light skinned barbers. That's what he said. He said all the. He said with the little light skinned barbers because at the time we had about 6 light skinned barbers in. He said with the little light skinned barbershop. That's what he called it, Sean. He said it.
I know this.
He said it. He said it. He said it.
But Blue, honestly, so when
Well, all the ones that know me know I don't play that. I got plenty of guy friends. Most of mine is known me by my man too, and at least met them. Blue little show. Yeah, it's the little show, but like, you know, it's the big show now. I'm a big dog. You know what I'm saying?
was you
Big cold stepper.
immediately offended when you read the text?
The moment he messaged me and said, why you leave, like something about, not why you leaving, the way the tone wasn't, I'm saying it's simple because I don't remember. This is years ago. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember the exact words. When I came in here though, I was like, yo, this nigga hit me,
No,
boo,
you
boo, boo,
called
boo.
me.
I was like, who the fuck is this nigga?
Yeah, you
Because I was
called
like, I might have to fuck a nigga up on Friday. I was calling a nigga, let niggas know, because I don't want to disrespect the business. But I was like, who is this nigga? And they laughing. And he comes to get titty, Blue. He got this big. But he was laughing and shit. I wasn't laughing. I was offended. But the way he messaged me was like he was trying to check me, and I was offended. From the beginning. So I dismissed. My dismissal was, don't talk to me. Talk to your relationship. Handle it over there. And he started being extra about it, and that's when it escalated. And I was like, I hit her up, and I was like, yo, get your man.
Story, you switch something
I don't remember the story.
You told me he was humble, now he was
No. I don't remember this. I don't remember the exact story. You asked me something from like 10 years ago. Like this shit is like, sorry, that's 10 years ago.
Why you keep
7.
picking on little
7.
people, man?
7. At the beginning of the show.
It was like 5.
It's 5 years ago.
It wasn't 10.
It doesn't matter. That shit was a minute ago. Like I don't even
Why
remember the
you picking on
nigga.
little people though, man?
The nigga picked on me. I didn't step to him. He stepped to me. I ain't go looking
What
for the
about
nigga or
the other
nothing.
little-
Ask you a question.
What about the other little man that had to
He
switch
asked,
his appointment?
no. He asked me an insecure question, and he did it, and he didn't just ask the question. The way he asked the question annoyed me. I ain't like the way he messaged me.
But
I
you-
forgot. I don't know the exact words. I wouldn't give a fuck. How you supposed to say when we show you? Hey baby, how do you know Blue? That's how the fuck he's supposed to say it. Not to me.
We want to ask you.
That's what he got. He got what he asked. He asked me. He got the answer I gave him.
So you wanted him to say, "Excuse me, sir."
He got his answer.
You wanted him to say,
He ain't like my answer.
He actually did say
He didn't say
He
excuse
said
me.
that?
He didn't say excuse me. He didn't say, hey man. No, he should have been like, yo, I ain't trying to disrespect or nothing. Like he should have checked himself. He ain't checked nothing. He tried to check me and he got his checking. He checked me and he got it.
But you know, like translation can get lost.
Don't
in
get
text
checked by
messages,
nobody, not even my father. So nope, ain't standing for that shit. That's what I'm saying.
Right? Hey, right, Blue?
What?
Translation can get lost in the text.
Exactly why he shouldn't have texted me at all.
Huh?
He shouldn't have texted me at all.
But can I ask you a serious question? Why
It's
do you,
about to be some bullshit. Can I ask you a serious question? That's the precursor to some bullshit.
why you pick on little people in the shop, man?
What little person? Oh,
The other little man that can't even get his hair cut on Fridays no more.
That's not me. That's y'all. Y'all did that because y'all let that little man get extra. He really didn't come. He really didn't come because he was like, I don't want to deal with that.
I heard the switch.
I said, that's good.
Sorry from the
What
bar.
up, Jasmine? Respect. He could have came. He said he could have came. Respect. He should have came at me and been like, respectfully.
Yeah.
Why you message my girl, you bitch ass nigga? And I've been like, yo. He said respectfully.
Somebody said it.
Why you want my girl's picture, you bitch ass nigga? And I'm like, whoa, hey yo. I appreciate the respectfully. You know what I'm saying? I know them from elementary school. Respectfully. Watch it now. I would say the same shit. Don't ever talk to me. Don't ever mess with me about your girl. Nigga, talk to your girl and you and your girl have a conversation. Don't ever talk to me. Don't ever talk to me about your girl.
But he was.
Ever.
I mean,
Don't ever talk to me
I'm
about
not, I'm
your
not
girl.
excusing him.
Unless you're trying to fight me. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, unless you know some shit you already in your bag and you ready to fight. Like, there's no reason to ever speak to another man. If your girl is cheating, don't ever talk to the nigga
Yeah,
she cheating with.
I
Go
agree.
talk to your girl. There's never a time unless you're
agree.
trying to. And if I was fucking with a broad and nigga came to me like, yo, you fucking with my girl? I'm be like, fuck her, because this nigga, if there was a nigga involved, I should have known before anything, right? So I'm out here slipping because you being a little sneaky bitch. So I'm like, first and foremost, I should never not know if you got a nigga. So I don't trust her. And this nigga wild because this nigga's so emotional that he want to come to me. You heard these niggas set niggas on fire over emotions. I'm not taking no chances with that. Fuck him.
So we agree that that's too emotional.
If you go into the person outside your relationship, that's too emotional.
Too emotional,
Too
okay.
emotional.
So we-
you check.
so-
if
so
you
we
check
found
in,
it out.
we check it. We check. If you checking a nigga outside the relationship you in,
It's
too emotional. You need to chill out. I like that. That's how we doing it.
Yeah, he waiting on.
That's how we doing it. That's too emotional. You hear that? You hear that?
What's that?
If you checking the dude outside your relationship, that's too emotional.
Yeah, of course. It shows that you
Oh, that's-
got that relationship.
Facts. So now we use my little scenario as a joke, and I'm mad again. I'm gonna find that message. I'm gonna post that nigga online. Like, was this disrespectful? I gotta ask people, yo, because y'all got me looking like I'm out
He
here
never
like
came back since then.
I'm just a bully. Fuck him.
We never seen him since then.
Nah, man. Every time I hear that, every time we talk about him, we fuck him. I'm mad. Y'all done pissed me off on Beyonce's Friday. Like I'm just mad.
Why is it Beyonce Friday?
Because I just start giving days to celebrities.
Why did Beyonce get Friday though?
Because she left Adidas.
Oh,
She left Adidas.
She
no,
had a
Adidas
deal.
left her.
Nah, they decided to part ways, but she took a $2 million.
Adidas left Beyonce?
She took it to her line Ivy. What the fuck is it called?
I don't know, but it was losing $200 million.
It lost.
so
It
they
lost
left
200.
her.
It took a $200 million loss last year.
I never even seen any of her shit,
But Kanye could.
but Kanye could.
Her line, whatever line she had.
I never
was
even
$2
seen.
million.
Have you ever seen any Beyonce stuff?
It was an Ivy
Me
joint.
either.
I mean, I heard the Blue Ivy.
It was not Blue. Blue Ivy's a kid. Ivy Park. Ivy Park is the clothing line that Adidas did with her, and Ivy Park took a $200 million
Have you ever
loss
seen
last
anybody
year.
in Ivy Park stuff?
Never
I
seen it.
haven't.
Never seen it.
Me
I didn't even know Ivy Park existed.
That's weird. There's many girls that be like crushing on Beyonce.
On the,
How
on
much
the
is it?
Beehive.
Much
Beehive.
whose tickets are ridiculous right now?
Beyonce.
Beyonce's tickets? That's the
Yeah.
ones that went
They're like
crazy?
$2,000.
That's why she $200 million.
Now they say Drake doing the same thing with his joint.
With him and 21 Savage. You know, people will pay to go see him, to hear him go 21.
I can't get that out of my head when he was twerking. You see that joint?
Nah. I seen it. I saw it once, and you keep trying to show it to me. No, it was a cartoon one.
It was a cartoon.
Oh, no, I saw the one with the two
21,
dudes.
Once you do something.
I saw the
man,
two
I showed it to you,
dudes.
right? Man, they had Drake with a big ass booty.
Wait, a what?
He had a big ass booty. he was twerking 21. Once you do something for me.
They made that song hyper gay for no reason. He didn't really do nothing wrong. He didn't really do nothing wrong, but they was just like, you know what? He asked us 21 to do too much stuff for him. He clearly want a relationship. They said after the second thing you ask him to do, y'all in a relationship now. He can only ask 21 to do two things for you. He asked 21 to do 21 things. They said, listen, man, that's a whole relationship. That's a whole relationship, man. That's too many 21s. All right, man. I gotta close the show, man. That's an hour, man. We out here.
All right, peace, man.
Say peace out, big dog. Hey, man, you a good dude. Even though you're calling me emotional. That was
I
wrong.
the devil's den. See, don't group me with them.
You associate me with like toxic masculinity? You associate me?
No, I asked you about that. I like that toxic is toxic. Our pastor's on the phone. We're not gonna go down there. Hey, man, love you guys. Thank you for watching the show. Please share. Please like. Share with a friend. Catch you guys next Friday, 12 o'clock. Peace. Deuces.